What is up, homies? Welcome back to another trailer reaction from Heroes Reforged. We're reacting to the very first official trailer for Tales of the Jedi, the brand new shorts coming to Disney Plus in October.
Adam, don't say any more, man. Don't say no more. Say no more. Don't spoil anything.
Say less. Say less.
Say less. Because Augustine doesn't know anything about this project. I know
literally
a little
nothing.
bit, and rest assured, if in case it wasn't clear, we're going to react to this and put it on the channel. You will see reactions on YouTube. Don't worry. We're adding this to our Star Wars catalog, as well as adding it to the Star Wars Patreon catalog. Adam, I'm sure that you can talk more on that.
Of course, if you want to see the uncut reactions for Tales of the Jedi or anything else that we'll be reacting to, including Willow, check out our Patreon, patreon.com/heroesreforged. We've also got movie watch-alongs on there. We're going to be doing the Halloween franchise. We're going to be doing so much stuff. October is like slowly kind of filling up for us because we're doing quite a few things, and I'm excited because some of it is spooky, some of it is adventure, some of it is fun. I cannot wait. It's going to be a really good time. So check that out. And if you haven't subscribed yet, turn that red button gray and let's get to 100. Hey.
Let's go!
You guys ready to watch this trailer?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Everywhere there is life, but you must face
Oh, it's CG Rebel style. Okay.
Hell yeah.
honor it.
Is that the tree of Gondor? Is that the tree of Gondor?
Whoa.
Was that baby Ahsoka? Okay.
Ahsoka is Jedi.
Yes, baby.
This was so smart for them to do this.
The best way I can protect
6
you
original
is
shorts.
to teach you how to protect yourself.
Wow.
Master Dooku.
I want to bring peace and order.
Let's
to the
go.
galaxy.
Is that a
Young
teenage
Count
Dooku?
Dooku
Yeah, young Dooku.
and Liam
young
Neeson.
The way you will truly have victory, my Padawan.
That is Qui-Gon.
Oh, wow. Oh my God.
Again.
Snap.
Yo.
Whoa.
Oh, Jimmy Smith.
What? Jimmy Smith or Bail Organa?
I've been warning them about the coming darkness.
Yes.
Let's hope all that training pays off.
Who was that?
Yaddle.
Was that
Yaddle,
Yaddle? We got
Yaddle, let's go.
I can't believe I'm hyped for Yaddle, gentlemen. I cannot
Oh
believe
shit, that looks amazing.
Star Wars has its hooks in me so much that I got hyped at seeing Yaddle. That is insane.
Yaddle, dude.
That looks so
Yaddle gang,
freaking cool.
Yaddle gang, rise up.
Oh,
Yaddle gang.
Yaddle gang, rise
I'm gonna
up.
show you my Yaddle tattoo. No, I need to get a Yaddle tattoo.
Yeah,
That
so
looks
obviously
really good.
these are shorts that take place in the prequel era. I think they span a little bit of time because they jump between Ahsoka's story, Count Dooku, and Qui-Gon's story. So I think they jump around between like the episode 1 era and then post episode 1 as well, when, you know, obviously Ahsoka's doing some training. So I'm really stoked about this because the relationship between Qui-Gon and Count Dooku is something we never saw in the movie. So I'm stoked that this, you know, these shorts, even though it's limited, we'll get a little bit of insight into what that could have looked like. Liam Neeson is coming back to voice Count Dooku as an adult, and his son will be voicing him as a young man, as a young Jedi.
Great. He's
Ah,
voicing
So that would be cool.
Qui-Gon. He's voicing Qui-Gon.
Yeah, what did I say?
You said that he's voicing Count Dooku, and I was like, interesting
Oh, sorry.
casting choice.
No,
Liam
no.
Neeson as Count Dooku.
Yeah. Liam Neeson's is voicing Qui-Gon Jinn.
They'll
Sorry.
never see that coming.
Wow.
And then yeah, his son is gonna voice Qui-Gon Jinn as a young Jedi. So
That's
and
rad.
it sounds like a lot of the voices sound like they're bringing back a lot of the actors who were in Rebels and Clone Wars and all that stuff. So
And
it looks
they got him.
sick.
Dude, it's so exciting because, man, ever really since the Clone Wars, but especially after, I would say, with different comic book series and the, you know, bringing back Clone Wars for that final season, which I think is incredible, and going into the Bad Batch, like all of that stuff has made me even more and more of a fan of the prequel era. right? The Age of the Republic or whatever it's called. Isn't that what it's called? Age of the Republic. And it's thanks to these storytellers. Obviously, Dave Filoni's up there. You know, all the amazing animators and people who worked on the animated stuff have fleshed it out. But shout out to the comic book writers and artists. Shout out to the authors. I know that there's like a Count Dooku novel that is his perspective when he's younger, and I think his master is Yoda, I think. And so there are definitely stories of these characters that we haven't seen, but they're explored in like books and comics and stuff, which I love. I'm all about that. I'm a big fan of the Star Wars publishing world, but so excited that this exists. I'm already looking at it and I'm thinking about the potentiality. Sorry, I'm so excited. Even take the same approach to, I mean, they're telling these stories because it's obviously with characters who like either the actors aren't really in a position to keep playing those characters in live action anymore, either they've passed away or it's just like not, you know, they de-age Jimmy Smits for Obi-Wan Kenobi show, but same sort of thing. It's like maybe it can't quite work out. But I would say look at the sequel trilogy. Let's flesh out some of those characters and those stories that some of it's been explored in publishing, some of it hasn't. They're probably holding off on some stuff because they're like, look, we could get John Boyega to come back to play Finn. We could get, you know what I'm saying? We could get Oscar Isaac to come back to play Poe. But I'm like, do this, Tales of the Jedi, but do it about a young Kylo Ren, young Ben Solo. Because that's something I don't necessarily need to see in like a live action movie or something or a flashback.
But get Adam Driver and Mark Hamill to come back and do the voices. Like that'd be awesome.
Exactly.
And I feel like the Kylo Ren Rey story is kind of done, but I'm interested in the surrounding, just like this is about the surrounding characters. It's not Anakin. It's not Obi-Wan. It's the other Clone Wars characters. I want to see that same approach and love for sequel stories that we could go and kind of flesh stuff out. I'm just so stoked. It looks great.
I think awesome. I think this for some reason this looks like I don't know if saying grown-up version of what we've seen in Clone Wars and everything is like a bad thing, but I feel like they're finally giving Dave Filoni the time and attention that his animations need. He's always been relegated to like daytime kids television, right? And it's always been seen as like daytime kids television when he's been putting out some of the best Star Wars content up to date, right? He's been putting out some really, really good stuff. He gave us Ahsoka. He gave us so much good stuff. And this feels like they're like, all right, Dave Filoni, if you really didn't have to stick to the 26 episode animated like thing, what would you do? And let's see what it looks like. It looks like they gave him the best animators. It looks like they gave him the budget to do it. And it looks like everything is kind of falling into place so that we can take his animated universe as seriously as The Mandalorian or as anything else that he's put out, because it deserves that kind of attention.
And I don't know if this was the intention or if this is how they pitched it or the boundary line was, but it does feel like it is a little bit step into a more mature version of what they've done before. And that's not to say that Clone Wars and Rebels are anything less than, because they are great stories and all that stuff. But I think you're right. I think this is very much like, well, Dave, if you just wanted to do something that is not a super massively big commitment, that is something that is very finite, that you could make multiple versions of, what would you do? And yeah, it does kind of feel like this is that take on it. It looks awesome. I love that somewhere in Dave Filoni's response to Disney, to Lucasfilm, somewhere in there, he was like, Yaddle. I would do Yaddle, obviously. I would bring in Yaddle. And I'm like, dude, let's do it.
We need to see the episode where Yoda and Yaddle get it on and make Grogu. That's going to be one of the episodes, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah. I think that's what's going to happen.
It's going to be a very romantic episode, just like in episode, I think it's episode 6. No. Episode 2, where Padme and Anakin are rolling through the fields and like doing all that silly stuff. Yeah. That's what it's going to be.
Like. Love it very much. You will. Yes, it will be delicious.
Cannot wait. It's gonna be a rollicking good time. But guys, let us know in the comments below what you thought about this official trailer for Tales of the Jedi. Check out our Patreon, subscribe if you have not already, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.